Dumerston Congregational Church of the United Church of Christ. I'm also on the environmental committee of the Department of Mission of the United Church of Christ in Vermont. And I did serve as on the board of director of Vermont Interfaith Power and Light, which is an interfaith group that helps churches respond to energy crisis in a lot of different ways. 4 years ago, possibly 3 years ago, but I think it was 4, I, with another wonderful woman in Brattleboro, helped organize a training for transition towns. And out of that grew a transition town in Dumerston, Brattleboro, and Guilford. So I just have a terrific interest in being part of a church that's actively engaged on these issues. We regularly host Earth Day events, which means that we invite local groups, including our energy committee, but also nonprofit groups, to the church once a year. We have Vacation Bible School and Sunday School curriculum around environment. We have done work on our own building. We super insulated the church so that we can heat the church on Sunday morning for $30, which is wonderful, and it means that we're not meeting downstairs in the basement anymore in the winter, which is good because we've grown. And one of the reasons we've grown is that I'm convinced is that we have been active on the environment. When I came to this church 5 years ago, I said that they said, we want to have young people. Every church wants young people. Every church wants young people, right? Who's in a church here? See? Every church wants young people. So I said, if you actually really want young people and you're serious about it, you have to be right on the environment. Because if you're not active on the environment, no young people will give you a second look. I mean, if my son walks in here and sees that we're using styrofoam cups, he's not coming back. No, it took 3.5 years to get rid of the styrofoam cups, but they're gone. They're gone, but we've done a lot. We organize regional workshops where we invite other churches in. We've invited national speakers. We've done a Lenten carbon fast, and I have some samples of that. We've done an energy audit of the parsonage, and then we invited other churches in to see how an energy audit does. We host the Transition Town Group. We host and collaborate a lot with the Conservation Committee in our town. We are a Green Justice Congregation of the United Church of Christ. I think my personal most significant contribution to the future of the planet is that I'm the mother of Zach Griefen, and he's a lawyer with Conservation Law Foundation and the Clean Energy Enforcement Litigator for New England. So he goes to work every day and says, time to fight the bad guys. Gus Speth said that the only option for change to happen in the sphere of the environment is a change in the sphere of the spirit. And that's the church's area of expertise. You know, everybody wants to reach a new constituency. Well, churches, when they work, have a constituency that cuts across almost every division. There are people of all ages and all incomes and all areas of work. I'll say that we're mostly fail in terms of cutting across ethnic groups. We tend to stay in our own constituencies there, but I have a 16-year-old African-American jazz organist. Well, things change. Churches are changing on the issue of the environment. They want to change. Every single denomination has a major environmental initiative. The UCC does, the United Church of Christ, the Methodists do, the Lutherans do, the Unitarians do, the Catholic Church does, the Orthodox Church does, Jewish congregations do. We all have a mandate to be concerned and active on this issue, but we need help. I mean, a lot of ministers are old. I mean, some of them are older than I am, although I'm on the older edge. And we haven't been trained in a lot of this. Now, one of the reasons I'm passionate about this is because I had one layperson that was passionate about it. He was an environmental lawyer in Connecticut. His name was Russ Brenneman. And he educated me. And he inspired me, and he trained me. He said, we could do this, we could do that. And I energized him by being responsive. But lay people change pastors more than pastors change lay people. You can change your pastor.
Battery's dying.
You know, pastors are busy. We have a lot of things on the table in front of us. But if you're in front of us, we're paying attention to you. Right? We're listening to you. You can really give us a lot of energy to move in a direction. And we have resources. We have resources that can help you. We have space that can be used free if you build a relationship with us in some way. I mean, Transition Town meets free in our town. The Conservation Commission meets free in our church. The Energy Committee has all their educational meetings in our church. We have resources. We have copiers. We have mailing lists. We have mission funds. We have resources that can help you. But generally speaking, in churches, as in everything else, resources follow relationship. Now, build a relationship with us. Most pastors are looking to be energized. You know, we would love to have you come and say, here's what I'm doing. Is there a way that we could collaborate? And there are lots of ways that we could do this. Now, in Vermont, in the United Church of Christ, there are 140 churches. There's a UCC church in almost every single village in Vermont. We passed 2 years ago a major